Time for your daily zap here on NBA.com. We begin with Boston and Cleveland. The Celtics had 16 assists from Rajon Rondo, but LeBron James led a fourth quarter comeback with a season-high 41 points, and Rondo could not get off a shot in time at the buzzer. And the Cavs, in LeBron's first game back to Boston with Cleveland since they were eliminated in the 2010 playoffs, get a one-point win. Carmelo Anthony says, "LeBron, I see you're 41 and I raise you 5. He had 46, the most in the NBA this season by a single player. That bank shot tied it at 100, but Trey Burke came in shooting just 27% in the month of November, gets the game-winning shot to go. Utah has 2 road wins this season by a total of 3 points. James Harden and the Rockets hosting the 76ers. Harden tied a season high with 35 points, and Michael Carter-Williams in just his second game of the season could not deliver a game-winning shot like Burke did. Philly 0-9, Houston 8-1, 2 teams going in opposite directions. The top 3 games on the Zap decided by a total of 4 points, and then we had an overtime game in Oklahoma City. Brandon Jennings had 25 of his 29 points after halftime. Josh Smith 18 points, and Detroit gets its first franchise win in OKC, 96-89 in overtime. Charlotte at Phoenix. Kemba Walker led the Hornets with 19 points. Al Jefferson did his usual damage with 14 and 8. Charlotte gets its first road win in 5 tries and also snaps a 5-game losing skid against Phoenix. Atlanta put on a show at home against the Heat. The Hawks had 8 players in double figures, including Jeff Teague's 16 points. The Hawks have now won 4 in a row, an impressive win over Miami, 114-103. Denver's bench scored 52 points in Indiana on Friday against the Pacers, snapping a 6-game losing skid. The Nuggets did. A blowout victory against Indiana, 108-87. Aaron Aflalo led the way with 17. San Antonio at Los Angeles. Tim Duncan moved past the 25,000-point mark for his career, becoming the 19th player in NBA history to do that. And San Antonio Spurs have now won 3 in a row after starting 2-3. The Lakers are just 1-8, 93-80 the final. New Orleans set franchise records galore. 43 points in the first quarter, 80 in the first half, 139 in the ball game. 22 points for Anthony Davis. Do not adjust your computer screen. That is correct. 139-91 over Minnesota. And Tobias Harris had 26 and 10 for Orlando. Victor Oladipo in his season debut scored 13 points in 25 minutes. The Magic have won 17 straight at home against Milwaukee. 101-85 the final. That's your Daily Zap for Friday, November 14th.